everybody, we are back again in our rental home. We were away for a couple days to beautiful Batumi. Took the train ride to Batumi. There'll be a video coming for that shortly. I don't know, we're about a week behind roughly, maybe a little less, 5-6 days. So you will see a video on the train ride and also on Batumi itself. It's an amazing spot there. Also the Airbnb that we rented there. I think you really like that one, so stay tuned to that video. Right now I'm going to show you this place. I'm going to give you a quick tour. It is a little bit messy. We just got home, got some bags laying around and stuff like that, but we'll give you a tour. So first things first, this is our street. See some cows coming home. This is our street here, neighbor's house. This is our house. Fence is right about here. So this is our house. There's a garage here as well, and we got right to the end of there. This is the house. The upstairs has nothing in it. So we go through this gate and have a look. So some things are done very differently here. I'll show you this right now. This is the gas line coming in. Sorry, it's a little bit dark. The gas lines, there's natural gas flowing through this line. Comes up and over here and down to us. And this is a meter in the box and then off to the house. You definitely would not find that in North America where we're from. Okay, so this is it here. I don't know what the black mark is. Somebody dragged something through here by the looks of it. I'm not sure what that is. That wasn't here when we left. So that's going down. There's a little area here. There's a balcony there. Upstairs, there's nothing in, but so we make her down these steps. There's nice gardens everywhere here. Nice concrete pad. Sorry for the lighting, it is terrible. Looking back this way again, that's where I just came down. There is doors down here. We don't have access to this. The owner's cousin has car parts and stuff like that in here, and we don't need the space. So we come around the corner. They've got all this stuff built here for grapes. I gave you kind of a show of the yard before. This is the immediate yard of the house. I got a habit of moving real quick. This is the place. So our kitchen's down here. Bathroom and laundry room are over there. We're not using the downstairs, we're allowed to, but it smells very musty, so we're just leaving it alone for now. We're just living upstairs right now. And the third story, there's nothing up there, it's just a big wide open. I'll show you that too. So down under here, could have turned the lights on I guess, but down under here, this is into the basement area. This light doesn't want to work. So we got a big basement here, fridges in here, another big room here. This is one bed we could use, 2 more beds back here. But it's very, very musty and stuffy in here. Not good for your lungs long term. Okay, and then this room here is also in the basement. It's pretty big in here. There's some winemaking equipment. And they got their big jugs there for the wine. Georgia is a major wine producing place, so every one of these yards pretty much that I've noticed in driving by in this town, they all have grapes hanging on their things, and then everybody produces wine. It's just something they're passionate about here. Okay, so back out here again, this is our kitchen. Wes is busy making popcorn right now for a snack. So we got fairly modern cupboards in here. This is actually a nice room, it smells nice. No sink, which is really odd for us. And we got a stove here, garbage can, countertop, all the pots and pans, dishes, everything that we need is in here. One thing I found was really neat is their windows. Okay, I've never seen a window like this in Canada. These windows go this way. They also, if you turn this handle, now that way is locked, and you can now, whoops, now you can open it up the normal way. Why is it not working, Wes? Oh, there we go. And now it works this way. So close that again, lift the handle, and then it flops the other way. It's a really neat thing. And then all the way down, now it's locked completely. Very neat. Okay, the light is fading fast here, folks. Back outside here again. This is a tool shed. I don't have the key for it right now. This just goes to the back garden. Excuse me, back gardens. This is our bathroom area. Not super ideal, but it works. Shower, toilet, sink. It's not ideal because it's outside. You gotta walk outside to get it. And then the laundry facilities is over here. Now this wash machine literally just quit. I don't know what happened to it. It just quit working. Water supply here, so that gets turned on for 3-4 hours every day, sometimes every other day, and we got to make sure this stays full. This is the water supply for the house here. There's also a giant tank in the yard. I showed you that the other day, and that's for if you had a cow or for watering the garden or for pigs or something like that. Hey, there's also a big room here. Turn the light on for you. So this big room here, you got a big sink. And again, this is mostly just winemaking equipment. We're free to use this room as well if we want. If there's something here we need, but we don't. I mean, unless I needed one of these dishes or something. If we bought a pig and decided to butcher one, I might need something. Other than that, I don't need anything in here. And this, I think, is again for making wine. Not 100% sure. But this is a nice space, and it actually doesn't stink in here. It's got nice large windows here into the yard as well. All right, so that's out here again. Kitchen, stinky basement, laundry room, and bathroom. And now we're gonna go up the stairs here, these stairs, into the house. Okay, so like I said, it's not ideal because every bit of food, every bathroom break, everything's gotta come down here. This is a nice area to sit. The view from here is what I've shown you guys a little bit of from time to time. It's very nice to sit here, as we just did this evening for a little while when we got home. Oh, we haven't been home very long, but I had a cup of coffee sitting here. On this deck, this one here will go upstairs. I'll show you that probably last. Here you go to the bathroom. Now this bathroom would be handy, except the plumbing leaks. So I can't leave the plumbing on. We will use it for once in a while, and then we'll just turn the plumbing on. But still, it's not in the house. It's more convenient than the one downstairs, but it's still outside. I do not have access to this. There's a garage in here. Again, the owner's cousin has that one rented, or not rented, I guess. I don't know. He's got his stuff in there. So he owns a car dealership, and he keeps parts and stuff like that in there. So coming around this way, we make our way into the house. Beautiful big doors. Whoa, slammed the door. No need to be that loud. Okay, so from this big room, back you up a little bit. There's a big room here. We bought a coat hook, hung that on the wall. There was nowhere to hang coats. Off to the left here, we got a front little sitting room. There was no beds in here. This was just a big room. We actually brought the beds here. There was 3 beds in that room. There's a big room. Now I can't get the door open because I closed it. I'd have to fight with it and see if I can get it opened up. So we'll just leave that off the tour right now. But it's a big, wide open room. So we just moved the boys up here. A bit warmer. Also, there's a little bit of mold in that room, so this room here is clean. Nice windows here. Keep all our luggage. We back out of that again, and on the right hand side there's another bed. We hung the jolly jumper here. This is like a master bedroom. Again, nice windows. Lots of room there. Again, we walk through into here, and this is the main big room, the great room, the living room, I don't know what you want to call it. We use it as a dining room right now. And a catch-all, as you can see. I told you we just got back. So it's a large room. It's cozy in here. This is probably my favorite room in the house. These big windows. The house is, in my opinion, this is totally laid out wrong. I like my big windows on the south side of the house. All right, then you get the sunshine coming in, especially in the wintertime. This house is laid out kind of the opposite. The south side is that side. And so the porch is actually on the north side of the house. And they've got these shutters on here, probably for privacy, because otherwise people walking back and forth on the road will see in. So there's metal shutters here on the road. Now you can kind of see out if you look down. It does let in a little bit of light, yeah, but not a lot. So every time I want to open these shutters up, I got to unlatch these windows, open them up, and then I can open the shutters. There's no way of keeping them open. They keep folding back with the wind. But if there's no wind, it lets in a lot of light and helps heat this up. It's kind of a poor thought out maybe, but I think it probably protects the windows too, to some degree. So this is the room where we spend most of our time. We stretched this table out so we can all fit. We actually threw a whole rack of mattresses. They had lots of mattresses stacked up that were not musty smelling and they were clean. And we just tossed them on the ground and found some clean blankets and tossed them all in here. So the majority of us actually sleep right here. This is our heat solution. So instead of putting a gas heater, they were talking about putting a gas heater in the wall here. He ended up bringing 3 of these electric heaters. And this is more than enough to heat this space. right now at least. If you know, winter persists, it gets colder or something, we may have to hook up another one. But like I said, we have 3. We only hooked up 1 and it works great as a space heater right now. And then I use this for making coffee and things like that, keep the baby food there. Other than that, that's about it from here. Nice enough space though. The last thing would be to check upstairs. He's trying to hide out of the picture. Don't put me in, leave me alone. All right, we're back outside here again. I will show you the upstairs here, like I said. Got to zoom in. The only way to turn this light on is to zoom in. So here we are out here again. Like I said, it's beautiful out here in the evenings. For the most part, you can't hear anything. Of course, you can hear Finney right now. He's squabbling about something. But it is really, really nice out here. I would probably trim a couple of these trees just to get a bit more of a view. But very nice. So the last thing is to go up here to the 3rd story. I have no idea why they built this. It seems like a really odd spot. Well, they did. This is the 3rd story up here. There's really nothing here. This door goes into the main. And this side and this side, there's nothing. So from here you can go in up here, open that up, and you get inside this big shop, or what looks like a barn, really, to me. It looks a lot like a barn. There's no insulation or nothing finished. I don't know if it ever was. It does have the rad, like this is a rad there, hot water rad for heating, but none of that stuff's hooked up in here right now. And there's a bunch of supplies and stuff here. But other than that, it's basically, that's it. And everything's built out of concrete, which is so unusual for us back home. We do everything out of wood. Like this is a metal beam running through here. I think it's metal anyway. And it's concrete in between these. So your walls, your ceiling, your floor, everything is concrete. And then held together with these little thin posts. And then you have your ceiling with wood. But even in there, the trusses here is steel. And then they've got wood screwed or nailed to it. That's it, that's all. So that is the house. Like I said, here's a little bit of nothing. They've got some stuff stored up and that's it. All right, that concludes the house tour. Hope you enjoyed that. It's pretty short, I guess, but that's where we're living right now. It's actually one of the nicer houses and it's got a lot of potential. I think we can clean up in here a lot more. Even the moldy, musty smelling stuff I think can be could be worked with if we wanted to over here, but we really don't need the space, so the main floor is more than enough for us, and we're making do with that just fine. Also, we are likely not going to be here that long, so we just received word that our paperwork may be ready sooner than later. I know it's very cryptic. I'm just not giving you a lot of details. It will come. We have a plan, and we have a place where we want to go, and so we will be revealing that soon, very, very soon. And then you'll see. So we're not going to invest a lot of time here into this place, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like, what a house in the village here could give you. This is a solid, sturdy home, and obviously if we were going to keep it, we would put a kitchen in the main floor, we'd put a bathroom in, something that's more accessible. But you've got this yard, I mapped it out the other day, it's a full acre that we're living on here, and there's more fields available to the east side of town, apparently, that we could probably rent and grow more crops. But this is pretty well enough. I mean, an acre could grow a lot of food if you do it right, and would sustain most of the needs of our family, I think. So yeah, got an upcoming video I was telling you about Batumi as well. You're going to want to check that out. The houses there, there's a lot of nice stuff there, and also a lot of opportunities there compared to what we have seen here so far. So yeah, anyway, hope you like that. Give her a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about the place in the comments here. Always curious to see what other people are thinking. We are not what I would call high maintenance people. We yeah, we're pretty easygoing generally. Okay, we've flipped a lot of homes, we've lived in a lot of junkers, and I made them look nice again. So I see potential in stuff. We can see that diamond in the rough, and not everybody can see that. I know that, and not everybody can live like this. And I'm not saying it's not hard on us. It is too. It can cause a lot of stress when you're used to having ease and comfort, and then you come here and you have to make do with less. But I think it's a good reminder for all of us, because the majority of the world lives with far less than what we do in the West, and it's easy to look at what they have and be critical of it. not recognizing what it takes, the cost that we pay for the luxuries that we have. Like this can be cleaned up and be turned into a really nice home, I think, and still be a whole lot cheaper than what you have in the West. You could pick up a house with an acre like this over here for $50,000-$60,000 easy. You can't find that back where I'm from. An average home where I grew up is now like $500,000. So big difference. Anyway, like I said, drop your comments down below. I'm really interested in what you guys think, and appreciate you guys following us and supporting our channel, and ask that you continue to do so. Please share. I really would love this channel to just take off, so that would be really good. We'll catch you guys all in the next one. God bless you.
Now we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in